All right, so here we are, Road Atlanta. First time here. Got a coach. That's him in front of me, Scott. Precision Track Days. He's the best. So this is how you come onto the track. I'm doing these videos so I can kind of like a diary almost, so I can keep record of what I learned and maybe help out a few other people as well. So coming into the chicane, you kind of run over that first rumble strip, and then this is just me kind of following him and getting familiar with the track. It's obvious the places where I can carry more speed and brake later. um, Especially the first time at a track, I always like to hire a coach to kind of progress quicker instead of trying to figure everything out myself. Precision Track Days, they're great for that. The coaches are affordable. I mean, they have a wide range of coaches. You can do something as simple as this, a standard coach, or go all the way up to professional. That turn 7, I'm always kind of running wide there, but I fix that by the end of the day. This is a long straight. Honestly, I don't think I've ever gone that fast on this bike. And then there's like a little kink, which you can kind of hear me cut off the throttle. It's a little intimidating, but by the end of the day, I was kind of full throttle through there. And then here, this section, you kind of have to, you'll see like these 3 squares on the ridge. You got to aim for the middle one, and that'll kind of set you up over the blind kind of hump there. Here, you kind of downshift into second. It's a pretty tight turn. And then here, coach is going to let me, pass him so he can kind of evaluate me. Here I'm at the top of 4th. I'm on a 2025 Kawasaki ZX-6R. For reference, I'll put that in the subject for the video, but the title for the video. But I'll try and name my gears so you can kind of have a good idea. Running into a lot of traffic, but I think I managed the traffic well. My coach thought so. I'm always pretty shy about. I mean, at least where I'm at skill-wise, I'm always shy about passing because I don't want to hurt anybody, and I want to make sure I do it safely. Here's kind of an uphill. This is actually called a wheelie hill, because here in this section right here, you tend to wheelie quite a bit because you start going down. Here, I think I'm shifting down to 3rd. And here's where I was running wide, but I kind of cleaned that up a bit. This section's a lot of fun when you get used to it. You got to be careful here in the kink, because guys will kind of run up to the line and kind of run you off the course if you're not careful. That red Motul sign is kind of the brake marker here, because you're going down. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's pretty downhill. Again, aim for that middle square, should set you up nicely. This is pretty downhill. You can't tell in the video, but you're downshifting all the way down to 2nd. The engine braking plus the front brakes help you quite a bit. Here I'm all the way to the top of 4th. Then I'm downshifting to 3rd. I can carry so much more speed here. Then here I'm downshifting to 2nd. Run over those first rumble strips. And here you want to stick to the left so you can turn into the right. Then here's kind of like a straight line. Then here I'm down to 2nd to go uphill. Back down to third. Not sure what that guy's doing there. A little bit of traffic here. Some of these guys I can pass on the straight. Others are on leader bikes and there's no passing them. Here after the kink, you have the red moto sign. That's kind of where I start downshifting and braking. I think I'm going down to second here because there's an uphill. Maybe third. I think I'm in third because here I downshift to second. Yeah, here I'm in second, turning in. This guy's on a leader bike. He disappears on me, but I catch up to him. Here I brake later. So here there's really no passing unless you're like an expert. It's pretty tight. And I learned that in my first session. I tried to pass right here, and then the track disappeared on me because you got to stick to the left. I tried passing on the right. I learned that lesson quick. Here's a good opportunity to pass. Got to be careful because you'll run out of track if everybody jumps to the left to make this apex here. Kind of go wide here to try and get ahead of some folks. And then we're back on the straight. I mean, I think that's what I learned. This was my first time here. I think I clicked with the track and learned it pretty well. Of course, it always pays to have a coach at a new track. At least I think so. I think I progressed much faster than I would have without him. So yeah, I hope you pick something up. I wish I had videos like this that I can refer to when I go to new tracks. So hopefully this will help someone out. I have a few tracks that I think I'm gonna go backtrack and look at and make more videos like this. So, if you're interested in something like that, follow along. So since you've made it this far, I'm gonna cut the rest of this and I'm gonna jump to our last session at the end of the day where the coaches kind of let loose and have a lot of fun and kind of chase each other. And I was right there with them, chasing them. It was a lot of fun. I mean, this was a great track day. All right, so here we are chasing some coaches. I didn't mention, but this is C group. And I think my best time for the day was 158, which is a few seconds away from B group. So I was pretty happy with that. I mean, I've never been here before, and I'm still progressing as a rider as it is. It's my coach looking back to see if I'm still there, and he gave me the nod. He was surprised that I was keeping up. He's always looking back, and he's surprised to see me. But yeah, this was the end of the day. All the coaches kind of let loose and have fun. They start chasing each other. And I was happy to kind of follow along. This guy almost runs off the track here. Boop. He's on a smaller bike. He definitely needs to carry speed on those turns, get past us. think here in this section, I think by the end of the day, I was doing like 137 through this section, miles per hour, which was nice. Here I caught up to my coach. I think he just let me pass here. And now you get a peek at me. Very wild 360 peak. But man, this track was so much fun. There I go under that one bridge downhill. This downhill is so intense, especially when you're here for the first time. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps.